What's up, guys? So today's fragrance review is going to be a first impression from the house of Carolina Herrera, and that is CH Men Prive. I got this sample or this decant from my good friend Sai, also known as Frag Boy Stewie. So Sai, I thank you very much for your generosity. Now this fragrance was launched in 2015, and because I don't have the bottle, let's get into that right now, and then we'll break down the notes and see what we get out of this one. Okay, so the top notes in this fragrance, you have grapefruit, pomelo, and whiskey, with the mid being lavender, sage, red thyme, and cardamom, and the base is leather, benzoin, tonka bean, and woody notes. What I get out of this fragrance is that I definitely get that grapefruit in the opening, which does last a few minutes, but the whiskey is the main note that I get. I think the whiskey is very well very well blended. You know, to me, that's what adds a little bit of sophistication, if you will. So the whiskey does last a good duration of the lifespan of this fragrance. And then during the dry down, the cardamom does come out, does make a cameo, and the cardamom does add some warmth and some depth to this fragrance. But the cardamom and the whiskey note are really well blended together, and it does add that masculinity, but it also adds that sexiness as well. The tonka bean does come in, adds that sweetness, but it also adds a bit of playfulness. And then towards the end, the leather and some of the woods come out. The tonka bean is still there, however, but it's more in the back and it's not as pronounced. This fragrance is very masculine. I like it quite a bit. So whoever introduced this into the fragrance, I thank you. It is masculine. It is sexy. It is a little sophisticated, I find, and it is quite classy. It's very versatile. I think it's signature scent worthy. I find that this fragrance is pretty much for the grown, mature, and the sexy out there. To pull this one off completely, I think you have to have your shit together. Mentality, your attitude, everything. Now, I would wear this one for going out, functions, suit and tie, and those sorts of occasions, but I also think that this would be a great office fragrance. It's not over empowering, you know, if you don't over apply, but it does let people know that you're there. Now, the projection was 3 to 4 hours, which is pretty damn good, and the longevity was 10 to 12 hours. I would say that this is fall and winter, and I would say that 25 and up. It does have a bit of a, like I stated, a little bit of a mature vibe to it. Now, prices, I was willing to blind buy this one, because like everybody was talking about it. I saw Sai's, I saw Jeremy's review, and more, and I was really intrigued to try it. You know, I'm not exactly much of a hype man, but I was really interested. But when I saw the prices online, I'm like, I don't think so. It's a little too risque for me. At the time when this was really being talked about, I saw on Fragrance X for I think it was a 100 ml or a 50 ml, I can't remember, was going for $65. Now it's up to $110. So I was like, absolutely hell no. You know, but online the prices do range from $60 to $110. You may find it cheaper, you know. I like this fragrance so much, you know, that I decided to get another 10 mLs from one of my friends. However, you know, I'm at a place in my journey where I don't want any more bottles. I'm downsizing, and just a 10 ml decant will do just well for me. Is it blind buy worthy? It depends on what you like, you know. Yes and no, I don't condone blind buying, nor do I recommend it. You know, you may not like it, and it may not suit your personality. You know, but what I also do like about this fragrance is that I actually got an unsolicited compliment, and that never ever happens. You know, when people say, oh, I get compliments all the time, well, okay, maybe from your girlfriend, your wife, you know, your husband, whatever, you know, but from a random stranger, no. I actually got one from a random stranger, and I was quite surprised. It kind of made my day. I wore this to a convenience type grocery store, and the clerk was asking me what I was wearing, and I told him, you know, he really wanted to try it out. He thought it was very masculine and really interesting. You know, that's what he said. So, yeah, I think that, you know, because I got an unsolicited compliment, I completely made my day, and I was happy. So the final thoughts on this one, I find if you're looking just for one fragrance, you know, like you don't want like 10, 12 different types of fragrances. You just want that one colder seasons fragrance that's signature scent worthy, that's versatile and everything. I think that CH Men Prive is definitely a good choice for that. So that is my take. Sai, again, man, thank you very much. I love this fragrance. You know, if I were to give it a rating out of 5, I would probably have to give it either a 4.5 or a 5. Yeah, you know, Carolina Herrera is doing some great fragrances, and this is definitely no exception. So, guys, that's it for my my little take of Carolina Herrera CH Men Prive. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.